And we're back once again, ladies and gentlemen, only on it's After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel. Joining me here on the location, well, we got two of the hottest young talents in the industry here. Both of them come from a swinging lifestyle, and well, they're making such an impact that companies are banging down the door to shoot them. They are they're not just hot, but they're hardworking. Well, they have cool attitudes as well. I give you from the Hot Wives tour themselves. I give you it's Subgirl 0831 and Peach. So, ladies, let's talk AVN. You guys were the belle of the ball. A lot of people were excited to shoot with you, to play with you, to work with you. What was that like? All of a sudden your first AVN, and it was like you were a factor.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, I was just I go ahead.
Start with you, Pete.
Oh, me? It was my first AVN, and it was really kind of overwhelming at times, but there's a lot of people there. A lot of great people that we networked with, and yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun at AVN.
Yeah, so same thing. First AVN, definitely was great networking opportunity for me. I met a lot of new people, made a lot of new connections. It was definitely more of a networking trip for me. As far as content, I couldn't really do much because I had just gotten the boobas. So, but it was a really good time.
So we'll start with you, Subgirl, then go to you, Peach. Who are the people that you enjoyed meeting the most? Like, give me some, like 5 or 6 people you just loved, meeting because they either, were great to work with, they were fantastic to, network with. Like, give me some people that you just went, okay, they're cool friends.
As far as new people,
Yes.
well, I had the opportunity to go like to the backstage part of the Vixen pop-up booth, and I was able to meet Violet Myers, Vicky Chase, and also Kazumi. So I made those connections, and those were some of the 3 bigger people that I met. So that was good.
And you, Miss Peach, who did you enjoy, I guess, meeting with the most?
So I shot with a few different people, some content creators that were out there, that were really fun and really interesting to kind of talk with and see how other people do things. So Batty's POV was really cool. He was really awesome to kind of shoot with. I did meet Redhead Winter. She is big on TikTok, and she spends half her time in like Canada and half her time here in Florida. So I got to meet her, which was cool because I copy a lot of her TikToks. So we definitely networked and exchanged numbers, and hopefully going to collab soon.
So how did you guys get involved in this in the first place? And how did you two become friends? Because we have a gal from New York who's I guess also who enjoys going to Boston. We've got a Florida girl. Like, how did the two of you guys, I guess, become like, it seems, besties?
We are besties.
We are besties.
Well, my husband and I, we came down to Florida for the summer, and that's really when we really connected. Was when we came and stayed for 2 months during the summertime. We previously met, I think it was in May, but I didn't. I I thought Crystal was actually trolling me because she came when I first met her. She like ran up to me and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm your biggest fan ever." And I
really
like,
did that.
Yeah. I was like, Taylor and I look at each other like, "Who is this bitch?" And like, we thought she was like, we didn't think she was being serious because like I literally until recently, all my girl fans have been coming out of the woodworks. Like, I think it's awesome, but like, I had never had like a girl fan really like fangirl me like that before. So I was like, I didn't think she was serious. And I just kind of almost at first kind of in a sense wrote her off a little bit. So I thought she was mean girling me. So I was like, what?
But in all honesty, I was a big fan. I've been watching her stuff on Twitter, and the things she does is just amazing. Still to me to this day, I can't do what she does. As you could probably see in some of her videos, I usually tap out way before she does. So I was generally being genuine that I was her big fan, and she looked at me so sideways. So it wasn't until my husband got her husband drunk,
You know.
that I think we all just became best friends, and they realized I was not
Yeah.
trolling her.
So then after when we went down to Florida, we ended up spending a lot, like most of our time with her and her husband. And we've been like inseparable ever since, really.
Mhm.
So what do you guys enjoy shooting then the most? Because you both do your own stuff. You both have, the same but different tastes, in terms of shooting. Like, what do you guys like shooting in terms of, your mini vids, your OnlyFans? Like, what kind of content do you like, and what turns you on in girls and guys?
For me, it's the gangbangs for me. I enjoy doing them. Um, I also really like doing them with my friends too. It's just overall a good time, and I don't know. It's just fun. But that's like my favorite kind of content. I almost like, unless like the guy does really well by himself, like I almost to this point get bored doing a one-on-one with a guy. But I really enjoy the gangbangs on my end.
Yeah, so I've definitely gotten into more gangbangs since I've met Subby, being that she's like the gangbang queen. I do, like, me and my husband we were swingers first, so I do enjoy still doing like our typical couple swap. I do enjoy watching like him with other women. Um, but I actually I like the gangbangs. I like the orgies only because I'm real lazy when it comes to everything. So the orgies are nice because like I can do like a little bit of work, but kind of just fade into the background and be completely done. But still be in still be in the video.
Crystal is
So
our
how tough
comic relief.
I am. Yeah, I'm the relief in the film.
Yes.
so how tough is it now with all the testing? Because you guys saw what's going on, and that would cost like $400 for a test. And if it's adult performers, okay, fine. This is business. We're gonna do it. How tough is it now with doing, the swinger lifestyle? We're like, hey guys, you gotta pay now just to have sex with us for this testing here. It's gonna cost $400, and they're just probably looking at you sideways, going, "What? Huh? This is
Yeah, I mean,
insane."
that is a lot of money, but when we don't really do a lot of swinging outside of filming anymore. So, I mean, the most of our stuff that we do is all on camera. So, a lot of the other content creators are really good about getting tests and, doing what's required. So, keep everybody just safe because it is at the end of the day our health. So, I mean, I haven't really had any problems with that.
Yeah, and like even when like I set up like these bigger gangbangs with guys who are not technically creators in this world, um I don't require them to go and get talent, like the specific talent testing. Like if they can get a full panel talent testing with like, or not talent testing, but if you can get a full panel done and like the swab and everything that's needed, and it's within the, we keep it within 7 days of testing, then like that's okay with me. I mean, not everybody is like that, but
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm not gonna when it's all the same thing. Like for us, when we're working with other creators, it's easier just to use the talent testing, but there's many checks and balances when we do that to make sure that the tests are legit and everything like that. But
Yeah, because a lot of insurances and like doctors will do it and cover it. So if they can get a full panel and do it at their doctors, we're completely fine with that too, as long as it's within 7 days and it's digital, because a lot of people can fake tests. So there's just like a lot of those things we got to watch out for.
Yeah, we have to verify with their ID. We check everything to make sure it's legit, because it's our health and everything.
How tough is it doing all this when everybody thinks, "Oh, it's easy. Grab a phone, you shoot everything, and there it is." It's like, no, no, no. I need cameras. You need lighting. I mean, just looking at the two of you right now with your podcast, and you guys are all set up. Microphone, headsets. everything is kosher. I mean, for you guys, how much time and energy goes into just producing like one clip for each of you?
A lot, a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, thankfully, we have our husbands that help, and like they do a lot of the filming. So I mean, we really just do a lot of the work in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot. You have to have the proper lighting, you have to have like a good camera. I mean, a lot of us just use our iPhones because iPhone is
Mhm.
just awesome anyway. But yeah, I mean, proper lighting, the lighting is the thing. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of people don't realize, and it's not just like slapping up the film up on OnlyFans and many vids. There's a lot of editing that goes into it, a lot of promoting, a lot of marketing.
Plus, we have to upload all the paperwork, all the forms that are signed. There's a lot of work that goes
Work.
into it.
Mhm.
How much tougher is that for you, Subgirl? Because it is a gangbang, which means, as you said, you could have five, six, seven. That means seven different forms of paperwork plus yourself. I mean, is there
Yeah,
times where you're just like going,
it's even exhausting doing the paperwork. Like I've done uh gangbangs with like 30 guys that are there. That's all that paperwork, and I have to upload that up to all the sites and everything like that. So it's very time consuming, especially when I'm only one person. So I generally take care of the like paperwork and everything like that. My husband does the filming, he'll edit the videos, and then we both kind of help like upload things and post clips to our social medias and everything like that. People don't realize that it is literally like you're running your own business, so like you really don't have any days off, and you try to take a day off, but then like that could reflect like negatively in your numbers. So like you have to be on it and stay consistent all the time, or it that's the only way you can be successful, really.
Mhm.
I guess my next question here is it's a two-parter here. How tough is it having friends who understand what you do in terms of, just a swinging lifestyle? How tough is it having friends, even if it's swinging lifestyle, who understand that because of what you guys do and you do content creating, you're doing all this here, you don't have time. I mean, there's days where you're probably like, editing videos, you're marketing stuff, you are uploading stuff, you are sending out tweets, you're on your phone, you're putting stuff up, you're trying to coordinate, it's a 24/7 baby. So, well, we'll start with you, Peach, and then you, Subgirl. Like, how tough is it for even family and friends to understand? Like, no, you can't put your phone down. No, I don't have time to hang out on the weekend. No, I can't just drop what I'm doing here. I'm running my own business.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, a lot of my vanilla friends understand that it is like running my own business. I had to kind of tell my mom when she found out that I quit working my full-time job to do this full time, that like even though she thinks I'm home all the time to be at her beck and call, um, I'm not. Like I'm still working, and like for me too, like we do a lot of TikToks, like that's where we gain a lot of our followers and our fans. So we're doing TikToks, every other day, which take up a couple of hours of our day as well. So thankfully a lot of my vanilla friends are understanding, and then a lot of my content friends, Subgirl, Vixen, they all know and they understand. So it's I haven't had that hard of a time with my friends, which is really beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, most my husband and our friends are in this lifestyle, so
Mhm.
they understand. um my a few of my like they understand it. I don't really see them as much anymore, to be honest. I'm always with like my content friends, people in the lifestyle anymore, it seems. So I don't really have that issue. Like we've kind of lost some friends along the way because um I think jealousy plays a huge part, and they just don't understand. Like we've been in the lifestyle for like 8 years, and until I started doing content and stuff, I don't know, some things changed along the way. I don't know. But
Yeah, I mean,
The negative people aren't really in my life anymore. So
yeah, we don't want them in the life anyway.
yeah. So
I mean, I even lost like swinger friends, like or swinger couples as friends when we started
mhm.
doing content because sometimes if like they don't do content, they don't really understand it. So a lot of people
Right.
are like they just distance themselves anyway because they think that like we're just gonna want to film every encounter. And I'm like, no,
Right.
sometimes we still like to go out and just have a good time.
Right. Exactly.
So what's on the bucket list for this year? We'll start with you, Sub, and you, Peach. Like, what are some things you want to get done? And what are some of the things that you want to accomplish? Could be sex, could be non-sex. Like, give me some things you want to do that you haven't done yet.
So we've been trying to branch out on other different platforms, and I know one big thing that we're gonna get started is where I'm gonna start doing TikToks too. So that's one thing. We have some travel plans coming up. We're going to London, so I'm excited about that because I have a lot of UK fans. So um those are some things I'm looking forward to.
Me, I mean, I started doing Twitch because of Subby, like maybe the end of the year, but because of all the holidays and the traveling, I stopped doing it. So I would like to get back into doing my Twitch streams. Um, and yeah, I just like look forward to traveling a lot, like and we all travel together wherever Subgirl girls I go. So
Yes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're proud to have on the show. I give you it is two of the hottest young names in the content business. I give you once again, it is the lovely and talented Miss Peach and also Subgirl 0831. Now, ladies, before we let you go, each one, where can we check out, your platforms? The Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, many vids, OnlyFans. Where can fans hit you guys up at?
So I'm on Twitter, subgirl0831. Twitch is it's Sweet Subby. That's my safe for work platform. I also have a Sweet Subby Twitter account, and I'm on OnlyFans. That's subgirl0831. Fansly is subgirl0831, and ManyVids is subgirl0831. So those are the best platforms to find me on.
OnlyFans and ManyVids, I'm Big Booty and Beast 10. And then my Twitter is just Booty and Beast 10. And let me see. Oh, I think Twitch is also Big Booty and Beast 10. So it's always just like a variation of that. But I'm all over socials too.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am proud to announce two hottest names in the adult industry. I give you it's the lovely Miss Peach and also Subgirl 0831. Ladies, always honor and pleasure having you on the show. We come back. We got a lot more going on here. Only on it is After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel.